Hail, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Scorpio. Now this will be for the 11th to the 17th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Don't forget it's a general reading. It is not going to suit everyone out there, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid. Energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. Okay, one more shuffle. I feel like there's definitely something that you're questioning because that card keeps coming up, I've noticed. Okay, let's find out. Scorpio. Okay. As I said, I wonder if you're questioning something that involved a male. Like I said, doesn't have to be a male, but now I feel like somebody is either not seeing the deception or they're not. I feel like it could also be that maybe the deception's over. We'll have to ask. But I feel like the deception could be over. Maybe in the past, somebody wasn't all that truthful, you know, and yeah, I just feel like it's going to be a gamble. So it's up to you. Do you want to take the risk? Do you want to jump in with 2 feet? It's about taking a chance and hoping that somebody has changed, somebody is being more truthful. Yeah, because I feel like there is some possible still some deception, or that you're worried more. It could even be that you're more worried about this person. Like, is it worth the risk? Do you want to take the chance? This card, I swear it's come out with so many. I think with everyone. So I don't know whether there's a lack of finances, a lack of security, stability. Maybe you're not actually caring for yourself. Maybe you need to put your own self first. You've also got attracting, not chasing in reverse. So I feel like I don't know whether you're putting out this desperation. I don't know if you're, I don't know if you're putting out that kind of desperate energy. So therefore, instead of, you're not chasing somebody, but I also feel like you're not attracting good either. Or you're not attracting maybe what you deserve or you want. Successful funding in reverse, and face your financial fears in reverse. Maybe you've got some fears about money. Maybe, you know, you think that you're going to fail at something that you're trying to, I guess, get off the ground. And it could even be, as I said, a lack of success in something where it's a gamble. And this doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be career-wise. It could be that you've got a business or you're working and you're not seeing that someone's deceptive, and it's going to be a gamble there. You know, do you want to take the risk in this new endeavor? Or it could be anything, any of that. But maybe you're not really being honest with yourself about the success or failure of this situation. Yeah, I feel like you really need to face them. You really need to really be honest with yourself. And, you know, as I said, is it worth the gamble? Like, is this person still being deceptive? You know, are you deceiving yourself into thinking this person's changed and they haven't? If it's about a relationship, or, you know, like, you've got dreams. Think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams. There's something you may need to release. Maybe you need to have a good cry. Maybe you need to grieve something. And do something that's, you know, just for fun. Maybe there's something to do with pleasure. But realize how, you know, your own magnificence, I guess, you know, it's like, realize other people will find you attractive. You're a great person the way you are. You don't need to change for anyone. You don't need to be a certain type of person for anyone. Okay, let's get a... So far, I want to say, though, the feeling that I'm getting is that you're holding on to something that it's like a gamble. Even though either you're not seeing the fact that this person is being deceptive, or this, you know, you're just not accepting that nothing's changed and this person is still deceiving. Yeah, you really need to put yourself first, though, and make decisions based on whatever makes you happy. Something more for Scorpio. It's funny, I have runes at home and I have these rune cards, and I thought I'm going to use them and see, you know, what they show. I've never used them in a reading before. You've got partnership, breakthrough, movement in reverse, warrior in reverse, strength in reverse, and you've got fertility. Now, I'll read the fertility and the partnership, but it looks like really you don't want to move away from this person. With the movement in reverse, it's like you don't want to, you know, you don't want to be without this person, or you don't want to make a change. The warrior, I mean, you are a strong person. So whether you're doubting yourself, or, you know, you don't know how much strength you actually have, because you've got strength in reverse as well. So whether you don't think that you can do this, maybe you're a bit codependent, something like that. But I feel like you are a strong person. You just need to, you know, ask for help if you need, or, you know, but whatever this is, I feel like there is going to be some sort of breakthrough. Now, I want to see what that one means, because I feel like breakthrough is important. It's like someone's made a change. They have transformation. So this is about a major shift or breakthrough in self-change, a complete transformation in attitude, a 180-degree turn. The transition for some can be so radical that they are no longer able to live the ordinary life in the ordinary way. Because the timing is right, the outcome is assured, although not from the present vantage point predictable. In each life there comes at least one moment when, if recognized and seized, transforms the course of that life forever. Rely therefore on radical trust. Even though the moment may call for you to leap empty-handed into the void, your warrior nature reveals itself. A major period of achievement and prosperity is often introduced by this rune. The darkness is behind you, daylight has come. Nevertheless, you are reminded not to collapse yourself into thoughts for the future or behave recklessly in your new situation. Considerable hard work can be involved in a time of transformation. Undertake to do it joyfully. As I said, there's going to be some sort of transformation. Now, whether that means before this, as I said, this person could have been deceptive. And, you know, you're still looking at it like this is a gamble. You either got to take the risk or you don't. This person, you know, are they going to hurt you again in the future? You know, it's I feel like you've really got to face those fears. And I mean, even when we talk about financial fears, it doesn't have to be finances. It can be, you know, does this situation, you know, does it have a future? And are you able to, you know, you need to face your actual fears. It doesn't mean, you know, like financial. It can mean your fears for stability, your material, your, is there really much hope in this, or are you doubting? And that's what I feel like it's kind of saying. Like, you need to release whatever this is that isn't for your highest good, that isn't bringing you your dreams. At the same time, if you feel like this situation is, maybe you need to take the gamble. Because maybe someone's actually doing some work on themselves, like I said. So, 2 is the one, the partnership. A gift. Maybe we'll do gift first, the partnership. This is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand, and yet you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their uniqueness even as they unite. This counsel applies at all levels, in love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of any and every kind. Always remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. There is another realm of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union, union with the higher self, union with the divine. The ultimate gift of the rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnerships. This signifies, and there's no reverse for this card, it signifies the gift of freedom from which flows all other gifts. So, I mean, this talks about partnerships, and, you know, at the same time, you still need to be your own person. But obviously this partnership is what we're talking about, somebody being deceptive. You're both very unique, and I guess that's where it's talking about you may be very unique, but you can come together as a partnership. Just let me shut that door. Give me one sec. Sorry about that. The door just kept banging. Okay, so as I said, it is about this partnership, and, you know, you coming together as a team, but coming together separately and still keeping your own uniqueness. You know, as I said, you do need to recognize that each of you are special the way you are. Now let's check fertility, and then we'll get on and do some tarot. So fertility is about new beginnings. It's akin to the moon, the intuitive part of our nature, with its urge towards harmonizing and adjusting in the sphere of personal relationships. It embodies the need to share, the yearning to be desired, a search after similarities. The completion of beginnings is what this rune requires. Drawing this rune may mark a time of joyful deliverance, of new life, a new path. A rune of great power. Receiving it means you now have the strength to achieve completion, resolution, from which comes a new beginning. After all, completion is crucial here. It may be timely that you complete some project now. If so, make that your first priority. Perhaps a difficult state of mind can be clarified or resolved. The appearance of this rune indicates you must fertilize the ground for your own deliverance. All things change, and we cannot live permanently amid obstructions. The rune of fertility signals your emergence from a closed chrysalis state. As you resolve and clear away the old, you will experience a release from tension and uncertainty. You will be required to free yourself from a rut, habit, or relationship, from some deep cultural or behavioral pattern, some activity that was quite proper to the self you are leaving behind. The time of birth is always a critical one. Movement sometimes involves danger, yet movement that is timely leads out of danger. Now it is the moment to enter the delivery room. Another of the cycle runes is counsel's preparation. Being centered and grounded, freeing yourself from all unwanted influences and seeing the humor, you are indeed prepared to open yourself to the will of heaven and can await your deliverance with calm certainty. I mean, it's all talking about new beginnings, fertility, you know, which is really good. And a breakthrough. So let's get some tarot, see if we get some more information. Sorry if I'm losing my voice a little bit. Okay, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? One more shuffle. Okay, 9 cards, please, for Scorpio. Okay, 6 more cards for Scorpio, please. More cards. Okay, on the bottom you have the 10 of Swords. So this can mean, you know, a complete and painful ending. Now, yeah, this comes back to, so you could have been in this situation where feeling like, I mean, first of all, the 10 of Michael is like the 10 of Swords. It's a complete and painful ending. You know, deep wounds, betrayal. It's like some situation has ended. You need to put the past behind you. It's about, you know, new opportunities. Now, then you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So whether you chose to focus on your careers or whether you wanted to start afresh, you know, can mean, you know, new resources of money, time, support, changing a job, you know, all those things, but fresh start. And I feel like it could even be a reconciliation with this person. And the reason I say that is because it's like, I don't know if you want to, first of all, this person is working on themselves. You've got partnership. You've got all the cards about this other situation where maybe the deception's now over because this person's making a breakthrough. You know, why are they going to work on themselves if they didn't think there was any hope with you? Can you see what I'm saying? And I mean, you've also got the 8 of Raphael, the 8 of Cups. You don't want to walk away. So, as I said, I feel like this could be a new start with this person. As much as, you know, I felt like with the 4 of Cups, you're kind of doubting. You kind of, what do I want to say? I feel like you're more doubting. Like, you're going to wonder, as I said, is this worth the gamble? Because, I mean, this can cause to maybe, you know, you're depressed. Maybe someone's really resisting the change. They're stuck. You know, whatever this is, right? I just feel like, as I said, it's a gamble. This all comes back to pretty much the same thing. And you've got leap of faith in reverse, which is the same as the Fool. It's like, do I want to take the risk? Do I want to take a chance? Take a gamble? Now, the card that seems to, where I want to start, I guess, is the Sun. in the middle. It's the middle card. I feel like I need to start there. And with the Sun card, the Sun is like the best card in the deck. The Sun card is all about material happiness, a joyous outcome, success. It's about, you know, having, like, knowing life is wonderful, you know, just happiness, all those sort of things, right? So it's like the best card, as I said. So 9 and 1 is also 10, which is all about endings and, you know, you start a new cycle. You've also got the Wheel card. So the wheel is about, you know, new beginnings. It can mean, you know, the cycle of life is turning. It's about karma. It's about good luck, fate, destiny. You know, things are always changing. And maybe part of this change is, you know, this person that you saw is deceptive. Maybe is doing some work on themselves. As I said, I feel like everything's going to work out in your favor. So that's fine. You'll be happy and you know, I feel like I definitely want to start there with the wheel. So yeah, I feel like new beginnings. You've got the Queen of Gabriel, which is the same as the Queen of Wands in reverse. You really need some self-respect. You need some self-confidence. You know, reestablish who you are. In reverse though, it's like, I feel like you don't want to be alone, but I just feel like you're not really feeling very confident, and maybe that comes back to you not being a woman of action. You're not really believing that you can do anything right now. I feel like you kind of like 1 foot in is what I'm hearing. It's not like you're going full in. It's like, instead of jumping in with 2 feet, it's like, here's 1 foot, I'm kind of in and I'm kind of out. I'm kind of seeing what happens. If, you know, I don't know if I can trust this person. I don't know if they're going to do what they did before again. I don't know. So you're kind of in and out. And it's funny because you've got the Queen of Gabriel and you've got which is the Queen of Wands, and you've got the Queen of Michael. Now, normally when there's 2 queens or wands are involved, it generally means third party. So whether there was something that this person needed to get rid of, and it could have involved a third party, or it doesn't have to be a person sexually. It could mean they cheated. Doesn't have to. It could mean just a person in their ear, mum, sister, relative, friend, whoever. It can also mean a thing. Could mean an addiction. It can mean, you know, just anything that kind of gets in the way that isn't good for them. And so I just feel like it could be a place, person, or thing. But I just feel like you're definitely in 1 foot in. With the Queen of Swords in reverse, yeah, somebody, it's like you're in 1 foot because you feel like this person, as I said, is deceitful. They're sly. You also feel like this person is easily influenced, like I said. So this third party, whether this person's in their ear, whether, you know, you think to yourself, well, I don't want to get in with 2 feet. I don't want to jump in with 2 feet because I don't know if this person is going to have my back. You don't know if this person is going to listen to whatever, you know, whatever this other person has to say. You know, if they're easily influenced, it's like you think, well, if this person's in their ear, they're just going to get rid of me and do what they want anyway. So yeah, I feel like you don't know what to do in this situation. Tell me more. You really need to trust your intuition, because I feel like there's secrets. I feel like I don't know. You need to stand your ground. Look, you got the sun card again. So I just feel like everything is going to work out okay, but you need to stand your ground. Someone doesn't want to move on and leave the past behind. And as I said, whether this is you not wanting to jump in with both feet because you're unsure if this person has changed, you know, you feel like, does this person, you know, can this person give me a firm foundation? Are they going to do what they did in the past before? Are they going to do it again? It's like, you're definitely wondering. Yeah, you're in mental conflict about it. It's interesting you've got the King and the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen's in reverse, like I said, but you've got the King here as well. I feel like whatever you're going through, you just need to keep your eye on the big picture. You know, somebody is definitely driven. Somebody is... I feel like the Queen of Wands could be you if you're unsure about whether you want to jump in with both feet. But with the King of Gabriel, I feel like they've lost you once. Are they willing to do that again? It's like experience that leads to success, because I'm wondering whether this person is, I don't want to say dumb enough, but I don't mean to call them dumb, but, you know, is this person dumb enough to kind of do the same thing again, fail, and lose you again? So, as I said, I feel like this deceptive, wondering, do you want to jump in, is completely you. Like, I don't know, you're wondering if you should jump in and give this person another shot, you know, but it's like, if this person is driven to make a change and transform and make a breakthrough, you know, great. At some point, you're going to have to let this go, though. You know, this person with the King of Wands, you know, they have vision. They know what they want. They're confident. This person could be very charming. You know, I feel like they have experiences and they've learned from their experiences. As I said, what I'm hearing is, and the feeling that I'm getting, you know, oh, sorry about that. The feeling that I'm getting is definitely that. It's definitely like, well, I've had that experience once. Am I willing to lose that person again? Am I willing to, you know, like have their eyes on the big picture? And the big picture is what they want. So if what they want is this partnership, it's pretty obvious they need to make a change, and they have to be truthful in what they're doing. Because if they're not, they know the outcome. You've also got the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person is somebody that you can trust. You know, maybe they just made some bad choices in life, you know, but I feel like overall they're a very devoted, they're a very trustworthy, reliable, sensible person. I feel like I just feel like as much as you're wondering whether you can trust this person, because in the past they have been deceitful, and I feel like the reason I'm reading this way is because that's how they were. That's what they actually are. And that's the way I was guided to read. Whereas everyone else I've been guided to read this way. So, or crosswords. I feel this way. And I feel like, you know, you thought that this was what they were, but this is what they are. Can you tell me more about this? About this person? Can you tell me more about this person? New beginnings. Yeah, look. New beginnings, firm foundation. You know, they want to offer that to you. You know, I feel like they went and possibly got a job. I feel like they're leaving that past in the past. They're recovering from financial loss. You know, it's taking courage for them to make some changes, but I feel like they are. Yeah, it's whatever they're manifesting. And you've got fertility here. You've got the Empress. So whether you want to have kids with this person or they want you happy, they want you the mum of their kids, they want to create something, you know, special with you. But whatever it is, as I said, they're future planning. They're determined. They've assessed their life. They know what they want. You know, the way things were going, it was like they possibly had no ambition. They, you know, were focused on something other than maybe what they should have been. And now they're aware of that. And now they're working on turning whatever vision into reality that they have. They're resourceful. They're, you know, they're working on their finances. They're trying to get a firm foundation to have with you. I feel like it's heading in the right way. I just, you know, you just need to get out of your own head because, I mean, yeah, you've been hurt in the past, but, you know, you can't keep dreading up the past. You know, if this person's trying to better themselves or make changes, you know, I just feel like you need to give them a shot. And you're moving forward. With the Nine of Wands, you know, I feel like you had to make a stand because you have something, or you felt like you had something that needed protecting. You know, you wanted, as I said, I feel like you could see you needed to protect you, but I also feel like you wanted to protect this situation. And you had to make a stand, you know, which took courage. You decided to put up your boundaries, you know. It took strength. It took you being resilient. And it was a test of faith as to see whether this person could change, would change, you know, but you needed to stand up for yourself. You needed to claim your personal power. You needed, with the 7, you needed to be brave and make a change. Like, you needed to say what, you know, if you want to be with me, you need to make some changes. Can you tell me more? Yeah, look, I mean, every single time the Sun card comes up, and I mean, you've got the Devil, so this person could be a Capricorn. Like, they needed to release their limiting beliefs. They needed to get rid of something that, whether it's an unhealthy habit or, you know, deal with their shadow side. And I feel like, you know, everything's going to turn out fine, you know, but you went through heartache and loss with this person, you know, maybe because you couldn't move on and leave the past behind. They didn't want to move on and leave the past behind. As I said, there could have been no firm foundation. This person could have been a Pisces, but you just felt like you didn't know everything. You knew there were secrets. You knew there was deception. And part of this could have been a spiritual lesson for somebody. You needed patience because this person was definitely going in the right way. I mean, either you walked away and stay away, or this person is completing whatever they needed to learn. Endings bring new beginnings, success and victory, which is good. That you just need some patience, and this person needs to have a plan as to what they need to change. Unfortunately, they needed to get out of their own head, though. Okay, what's the outcome? Yeah, look, I feel like you stood your ground so that they could then make some changes, because what they want to do is offer you a firm foundation. They needed to come in with the with the firm foundation. But they needed to do some self-healing because the way it was going, it wasn't very stable. Yeah, I feel like they definitely got some clarity. And, you know, I feel like they care about you a lot. I feel like you ignite that passion in them. But as I said, something needed to change. And with the Empress, you know, it's about nurturing themselves, and you know, they want happiness. Maybe they want to have kids with you. As I said, maybe they see you as the person that they want to be with, but it's time to act upon the plans. Yeah, and they possibly are going to communicate all that to you. I feel like a tower moment happened. They needed to come in. The truth is out. They could have been trying to avoid a tower moment because they didn't want to lose you. But they needed to do some work on themselves. And as I said, with the 11 card, with the Justice, could be a Libra. It's like truth, you know? And I feel like they got justice when you walked away. It was part of their lesson. Yeah, they weren't happy when you left. But yeah, there was definitely distrust. There was definitely a breakup. But somebody saw it as there being too many obstacles to getting, you know, but they really were focusing on what they wanted, I guess. Like, they had to put in the hard work to get this return on investment, and they couldn't really see past where they were, but it was easier to stay in their comfort zone. They need to take back their own power. Yeah, I don't feel like I don't know if they really thought that this would be successful either. Just want to get a few more of the cards. I want to know with these cards here. So, is the deception over? You got the 5 of Cups, so it's like hope again, self-forgiveness, moving on. Can you tell me more, please? Firm foundation. Yeah, I feel like the deception's over because they realize that you are their firm foundation and they want to give you a firm foundation. And that took a lot of contemplating and you know, deciding that's what they wanted. Tell me more. Yeah, definitely future planning. They needed to make some changes, and that came back to their self-worth. And unfortunately, you know, I mean, fortunately, it's going to take patience, but if you put in the hard work, you will be successful. But they're looking at their life with a long-term view. They're kind of figuring out what they're going to do. They need to speak their truth on the floor. There's definite movement, choices, decisions they didn't really want to make, but they needed to do some self-healing. Yeah, as I said, they needed to get rid of this third party that they were quite dependent on, and then they'll be triumphant. So, yeah, if they put in the work, I feel like it will be okay. The obstacles and challenges will be over because they're transforming. All right, that's what I have for you, Scorp. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you with the next read. Thanks for watching. Bye.